Hi, welcome back to Health Talk with Dr. Akram. In this series of programs, we are talking about the secrets of long life. In our first program, we talked about 5 communities in the world where people live longer. They've been called the blue zones. And in this program, we're going to talk about what they eat. And this is really important. What centenarians eat. Anyone who lived to 100 years is called a centenarian. If you have played cricket in your life, you would know how hard to hit a century. But to hit a century in life is not that easy. Only a few who achieve that. In this program, we are going to look at what they eat to be successful. Food, the fuel of our body, is so important to be fine-tuned, as any mistake would get you ill or unbalanced, as it's equal to an out in a cricket match. Let's learn from these blue zone communities, from their food habits, so we can also lead a healthy lifestyle and possibly hit the century comfortably without any illness. Let's go to Sardinia, Italy. The centenarian diet of Sardinia consists of old recipes which has been followed for centuries. The minestrone soup is made of beans, carrots, onions, garlic, tomatoes, fennel, kohlrabi and olive oil. All of them locally produced by the farmers themselves. The minestrone serves up essential amino acids, a potpourri of vitamins and a range of fibers. And also, according to research by Gianni Pes, the centenarians have a specific strains of bacteria in their digestive system that convert fiber into unusually high level of odd-chain fatty acids. These saturated fats are associated with lower risk of heart disease and also prevent cancer. Cruciferous vegetables like cabbage and especially kohlrabi that find their way into almost every bowl of Sardinian minestrone also may play a special role in their longevity. The sour bread they eat every day are made at their home from starter dough, which look like a curdled milk that the families cultivated for generations. This starter contains a yeast and a native lactobacillus bacteria. The yeast and lactobacilli produce carbon dioxide that leavens the bread. And the lactobacilli also break down the carbohydrates to produce lactic acid. The acid imparts a sour taste, but more importantly, the bread's carbohydrates enter the bloodstream 25% slower than those of plain white bread. South America or Central America, Nicoya, Costa Rica. These people have the healthiest balanced diet in the world. Their diet consists of almost entirely of minimally processed plant-based foods, mostly whole grains, greens, nuts, tubers and beans. People eat meat on average of 5 times a month. They drink mostly water, herbal teas, coffee and some wine. Notably, they drink little or no cow's milk. Fizzy drinks like Coca-Cola or processed food had never reached this area. This region's Corotega people have been eating essentially same food for millennia. Corn tortillas might contribute to their longevity according to research. They are an excellent source of grain with complex carbohydrates rich in vitamins, minerals and fiber. The wood ash the women add when they soak the corn breaks down the cell wall of the kernels and release niacin, which helps control cholesterol. Black beans contain the same pigment-based antioxidants found in blueberries. They are also rich in colon-cleansing fiber. The perfect match is found when pairing corn with beans. They provide all the 9 essential amino acids our body needs. You can also get these amino acids from meat, eggs and fish, but they also come with cholesterol and saturated fat, which are unhealthy for our body. Well, let's go to Japan, Okinawa, Japan. Okinawans are 3 to 4 times as likely to reach hundreds compared to Western Europeans, and also they have half the rate of breast cancer, a quarter the rate of heart disease, and a 12th the rate of Alzheimer's dementia. Anthropologists and gerontologists points out that this all due to their 20-course meal consists of tofu, soup, carrot, salad, boiled fern called otani vatari, and papaya stir fry. All these foods are nutritionally dense and calorically poor. A chopstick at a tofu stir fry with sea green crescents of goya or beta melon, and important ingredients in goya chamburu, a classic Okinawan dish. Goya is high in vitamin A and C, folate, and a powerful antioxidant that help protect cell damage. It's an anti-cancer, free radical scavenger, protects the liver and cell membranes, and also inhibit bacterial growth such as Escherichia coli. It is also capable of lowering blood sugar, a very good food for diabetics. Okinawan tofu, traditionally made with seawater, is rich in calcium, magnesium, zinc, and other minerals, and also high in genistein and dianthine. These two compounds are associated with reducing the risk of cancer and heart disease, according to studies. But the turmeric tea has more active ingredients which protects against disease including cancer, heart disease, and dementia. They consume immense amount of seaweed. They call it sea vegetables. Certain sea vegetables contain abundance of physiodin, an anti-cancer antiviral which can reduce inflammation, reduce blood sugar, according to Wilcox, a scientist who has been researching on this population for a long time. In the USA, in Loma, California, a community of Seventh-day Adventists who follow a strict vegetarian diet inspired by the Bible tend to live longer than those eat meat. They consume whole grains, nuts, fruits, and vegetables. They differ from cooking with grease or salt. They also discourage the use of sugar. Their food consists of black beans, cabbage, cauliflower, sesame seeds. These foods consist of satisfying amount of complex carbs, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. But in Greece, in Nicoya, these centenarians ate a Mediterranean diet which has been with them for centuries. They eat a lot of potatoes, beans, and a lot of green vegetables. They drink a lot of herbal teas. But most interesting of their diet was that they included about 120 kinds of grains in their diet. They are also moderate drinkers. According to studies, moderate drinkers live longer than non-drinkers. The glass of wine increases flavonoid absorption while taken along with food. It's actually better to have a glass of wine with Icarian food than a glass of water. Now we know grains, greens, nuts, and beans are the 4 pillars of every longevity diet on earth. The centenarians ate a vegetable-based diet which is rich in nuts, tubers, whole grains. They also ate vegetables like cabbage and cauliflower and green leaves. They drank a lot of plant teas. They never or rarely consumed meat. They matched all their nutritional requirements from their vegetarian-based diet, which also helped prevent them from diseases, infections, and cancer. Well, food is not the end. Food is really important, but in our next video, we're going to look at their lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle make them to live to 100? So until then, look after yourself. We'll see you there. Thank you.